Hey, how's it going, everybody? Got another video here for you guys today covering Monster Mash. Now, this event is probably not one of the most popular, but I do hope that this video kind of changes your mind, especially if you do not do it. I usually do this event as much as I can, and I highly recommend doing it on a private server if you ever see it pop up. But since not a lot of people do come here, doing it in a public server is fine. But the reason why we're covering this today is because Monster Mash is actually one of the better events to do legendary farming, as well as good for EXP and stuff. But this is very, very simple. You're not here to gather candy unless you really want to. But your goal is to look for the pumpkin. Now, the pumpkin is the candy bucket that they'll be talking about in the event, and you can find them in various locations. You can find it here, on that little table, on that third row, here in the theater. You could find it in one of these lockers here, this one, or this one. You can also find it here on that little shelf, on that little cabinet there, the table, this locker here. My favorite spot, honestly, is in this room, right on that little file cabinet. That display case. Inside this room, and right here on this table. Now, when you find it, all you have to do, really, I highly recommend doing it on a sneak character or a power armor user, because it's gonna be a very simple, very easy method. Sorry, I'm kind of spacing out here trying to figure out where this bucket is, but it looks like this guy was sitting on it. Now, if you don't like the location of where the bucket is, you can pick up the candy hat like I just did. Grab it, and it'll move. And you can keep doing this until you find a spot that you like. Like right here is fine. And all you do is you sit and wait. Because then ghouls are going to spawn, and you'll be able to just sit and kill. And as you can see, we already got our first legendary here, and it's not even been a couple minutes. But this is all you really do. This is Monster Mash. There are 3 waves with 5-minute increments, and it's a very, very slow-paced event, but I promise that it's definitely worth it. Sometimes you do get unlucky, and you won't get any legendary spawns, which is fine if you are here for experience as well as other junk. Now, the reason why I say doing it in private is because you'll always have that one person who will come in and look for the mask and constantly pick up the bucket, which will completely mess up the entire spawn. Because they'll be the bucket will move, they'll spawn in that location, then it'll move again, then they'll spawn in another location. You won't have a set spawn. But if you do it in private, or if you're lucky enough and you do it in a public, you will be able to really take advantage of the event and farm quite a handful, honestly. I usually average around 4 to 5 legendaries for the 15 minutes sitting here. But maybe you'll get lucky and get more. But this is really it. This is Monster Mash. You can mess around, run with friends, grab the mask, kill each other while you guys farm the ghouls, as long as no one touches the bucket. Oop. Yeah, it's very, very simple, very easy. It's okay if the bucket moves, if you're using an explosive weapon and it flies all over the place. This is going to be the set location wherever the bucket spawns on. That is where the ghouls are going to be rushing to. Sometimes they'll run away like that, but they'll eventually come back or just stand still near it. But it's always 3 ghouls that will spawn. And then occasionally you might get lucky and get an extra set of 3, like what's happening right now, which is actually a little bit crazy. There's another legendary there. That's already 2, and this is still the first wave, or not the first wave, the first portion of the event. Already 2. Still have 2 more sections of 5 minutes to sit here and just farm. But yeah, that's basically it. That covers Monster Mash. Very short, quick video that I hope you guys did learn and enjoy. Please try this out. It's very slow paced, I do have to say that, but very profitable. And then you can also use the candy that you gain for some challenges, either weeklies or dailies. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to subscribe and all that other good stuff. Don't really know what else to say for an ending, but you guys have a wonderful day. Take it easy. Happy hunting, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace. Boop. Alright, just a second. I figured I'd add this in. So, we did the full 15 minutes, and I wanted to show you guys how much I ended up grabbing in terms of legendaries and loot. Now, it kind of looks like Rad Rumble, right? So this will take a little bit of time, but surprisingly, I believe I managed to pull a good handful of legendaries. Now, unfortunately, I got super duper unlucky, and a lot of them ended up being 1 stars and 2 stars, maybe a couple 3s, but that's okay. Every little bit counts, right? But yeah, this is like I'd have to say a Walmart version of Rad Rumble. The spawns is a set spawn for like 3 each, and it doesn't go any higher the more people are there, unfortunately. Kind of like how Rad Rumble is. The more people, the faster and more large, or yeah, more large the words are hard, but you get the idea. More people, the more spawns, and the faster they spawn. But yeah, we managed to pull quite a bit. Now, if you get into the problem where you have like bloody mess or just bodies that won't despawn, I recommend throwing down a grenade just to clear the area a little bit. So then you'll be able to loot the piles that are being blocked by them. But I believe that is basically everything here. Learn from my mistake. Take off bloody mess. So then you don't have to deal with this. You'll just have to deal with the full bodies instead of the small pieces like this. Ooh, hello. Yeah, I believe that's all of it. So, bork bork. Coming down to it to see what we got. We got a ton of chems, which is super nice. Notice that ghouls do give a lot of chems occasionally. But we managed to pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 legendaries. Well, 8. I did get this instigating bear arm as a reward. Occasionally, when you do complete it, you'll get a legendary piece of gear. Usually it's combat armor, but from time to time it will be a random weapon. Bork bork. But yeah, that's pretty significant actually. That's probably one of my better runs. Usually I average around, like I said, what, 5? 4 or 5? But yeah. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Take it easy. And what I said before. Peace.